Billie Eilish dresses like she got her clothes stolen at the gym, so they gave her what they had in the lost and found bin.
Put some freaking clothes on, Casey Musgraves, name spelled wrong. That outfit is not country. Yeah, it's kind of not.
I just watched a muted performance of Cardi B, and that bitch just looks loud without any sound on. Like, no thank you. How I look loud? How I look loud? I'm loud?
Lizzo, bus passes and Happy Meals. Two things that I imagine Lizzo has seen a lot of. Yeah, I'm a big bitch and I ride a bus. A tour bus. Mother. Where's yours?
At Chance the Rapper, more like Chance the worthless, spineless, soulless, purposeless, virtueless sellout. Nice Doritos commercial, you piece of There's people that don't like me? What the
I'd rather listen to an auto-tuned queef play it on a continuous loop than listen to Ariana Grande's new album.
At pple Candy Yams would like to let me know that Drake looks like Voldemort with hair.
At Kanye West says, Jimmy Kimmel, put yourself in my shoes. Oh no, that means you would have gotten too much good in your life. Fair point, Kanye.
Wiz Khalifa looks like a homeless woman.
Childish Gambino looks like he tried to suck his own a few times. That's fair.
Hey, look! Ed Sheeran is still ugly.
Katy Perry has a voice that reminds me of balls covered in glass sliding down my throat. Nice guy.
I really want to just flick Iggy Azalea's stupid mole off her face and into the bin.
I'd rather plant poison ivy plants in my anus before hearing another word about Kim Kardashian. Go ahead and do that, please.
I bet Zendaya's feet smell like Funyuns. Let's check, shall we? Nope, smells like success to me.
Elizabeth Olsen has weird thumbs. It's true, I do. I have weird thumbs.
Scarlett Johansson has the emotional range of a celery. I hate white people. All of us?
I bet Tom Holland is one of those whiteys who claps when the plane lands.
If I said it once, I said it 600 times. Chris Pratt is still a
Hashtag David Harbour. Hey, I'm ready to be punched in the face. Bring it, bag.
It's nice.
Gal Gadot, IMMA, is that a word? I'ma be wondering why that woman got no titties. They're here, don't worry.
I bet Jennifer Lawrence gives really unenthusiastic How did they know?
Can Gwyneth Paltrow just stick to steaming her vagina and shut the up for sake?
I'm gonna submit Bob Odenkirk to ugly whites.
Kristen Bell seems like the kind of person I'd be thrilled to be paired up with for a school project, but then would never want to hang out with her otherwise. That's probably true.
Jamie Lannister has a tiny Pass it on.
Elizabeth Moss looks stunning. I think she can clean up well, despite my grandmother's harsh opinion that she's hideous.
Oh, this is just wrong. Shaq's penis is Kevin Hart. And you got a talented one.
Well, Tom Holland is an absolute wanker. And he's also Spider-Man.
Bryan Cranston looks like Jim Carrey impersonating Matthew McConaughey. All righty then.
How did the coolest, blackest dude in the galaxy end up with some white bread ass name like Chadwick?
Stop that, John Cena. You talentless ballsack. I take offense to this, only because a ballsack holds a ton of talent. It has half of the DNA to create human life, and that's a pretty fascinating thing.
Also, while I'm comparing old men to reptiles, ever notice that Samuel L. Jackson looks like a snapping turtle?
Will Ferrell is overrated. Sorry, but he just screams. It's kind of true.
Zendaya's skinny AF. Damn, looking like a bowl of spaghetti. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Miley Cyrus is a smelly pirate hooker.
Usher seems like he'll stop in the dead-ass middle of sex because he got chilly.
Tiger pants too tight. Hashtag this.
Nick Jonas was cute back when he was in the Jonas Brothers, and now he looks like a ferret.
I'd rather be homeless and watch two cats bang in an alley than to go to a Ludacris concert.
Has anyone noticed that Chris Paul has Michael Jackson's original nose?
Gwen Stefani really is the worst thing to ever happen. Period. Full stop. Hashtag, barf. Owie.
Malcolm in the middle. More like mushy in the middle. Lose some weight, Heisenberg. I've had a good chuckle over that one. I'm coming after you, TX Grizz.
Norman Reedus, I can fit 2 fists and a leg in my Hit me up. Okay?
Do it. Chris Evans is a stupid bearded sweater wearing dumb dork.
Tongue punch in the fart box is a neglected phrase. Use it today. Example, Margot Robbie deserves a tongue punch in the fart box.
Why does Ryan Gosling always look like he's trying to squeeze a fart out without making any noise? Because I'm a gentleman.
Olivia Wilde's forehead is the same size as my left ass cheek, and I weigh 250 pounds. So I'll let you imagine just how big that must be.
Emma Watson seems like the type of girl who I would be friends with for like 3 days and then get really sick of, but not tell her.
I'm gonna submit Bob Odenkirk to ugly whites.
I bet Jennifer Lawrence gives really unenthusiastic. How did they know?
Jake Gyllenhaal has the most punchable face of all time. I'd like nothing more than to sock him in his ugly, soft, starry-eyed pug face.
Jennifer Aniston is what happens when a bag of flour gets its big break. Because it's like I'm a bag of flour. Funny.
Jim Parsons looks like a ventriloquist dummy that came to life to become a sex offender. Oh, God.
Can Gwyneth Paltrow just stick to steaming her vagina and shut the up for sake?
What the is a Dua Lipa? Sounds like a sloppy.
Imagine a pile of but then that pile of takes the That's what Trippie Redd looks like.
Lil Yachty's hair looks like licorice and his teeth looks like M&M's. He looks like a complete moron.
I feel like Remy Ma physically fights her beats. Like she can't rap on beat to save her life. Remy Ma also physically fights people that talk on Twitter. Like, for real. Come on.
Ty Dolla $ign looks like the crab from Moana.
Now that At The Real Eve is all post-racial and trying to raise colorblind babies, does she still have those paw prints on her? Yep.
Jason Derulo sucks horse.
Jordana Brewster is the next Meryl Streep. If Meryl Streep was the worst actress in the world.
I swear on Crip, if I see Michael B. Jordan, I'ma slap that mini feather duster he calls a mustache off his lip, bro.
Kirsten Dunst's teeth bother the out of me. They look like a load of Tic Tacs throwing gang signs.
Daniel Radcliffe is one of God's most unattractive creations since the aardvark.
Must be hard for Liv Tyler having a father that is just a giant ball sack. That's amazing.
What's the worst thing? What's the worst they could say?
I'd rather stick a beaver in my anus than sit through Key and Peele.
The internet is such a great thing. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, 50-year-old ass, still on TV and winning awards and bitch. You need to retire. Okay, I'll retire.
Tyler, the Creator, has a small penis with no real talent whatsoever.
Yo, DJ Khaled, focus on getting your fat ass in shape, guy. You can't inspire people to be great when you haven't seen your d in years.
50 Cent is a moron and needs to be kicked in the ball sack. I don't think anyone deserves to be kicked in the ball sack under any circumstances. I think that you should take these violent thoughts and place your energy somewhere a little more productive.
Lil Wayne is what happens when you pour 4 Loko on a gremlin.
Imagine a pile of but then that pile of takes the That's what Trippie Redd looks like.
Anderson .Paak looks like he his own cousin, to be honest. I'm from, what?
You're either a lesbian, a toddler, ex-con, or Pusha T if you're still rocking braids this year. Yes, I still have my braids. They're never going anywhere, and they're not gonna grow. It's fine.